This is what I've been waiting for, guys. The last few days are drawing near. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. The additional piece surrounding you is 35 cents in the red today, right? This is because Bitcoin is falling, guys, or dumping. What do you think about the price of Bitcoin between 53.6 thousand and 51,000? I am planning to purchase additional XRP here. It is highly likely that this will be our only opportunity to purchase due to the fact that, if you ask me, this is quite peculiar. This is the third portion of XRP that is being discussed in the XRP community, and it is referred to as white interesting. It's true that Mr. Poole tweeted this out at one point in time, right? This film will be released on August 15th, 2022, which is a 2-year delta. As well as when you are aware that this is your final opportunity to use your income to purchase further XRP, right? Despite this, how could he? You know, it appears that this is our very last opportunity, people. Simply said, I'm going to hold off for a little while longer on this dump that is taking place right now. It has been my expectation that this dump will take place. Probably our last chance right before this appearance, folks, right before this piece arrives, and then the blacks won. But we are going to go higher than that. Do you mean next year, right? There is a mention of that today, and it is that I absolutely adore Thursdays. Who is ready to have some fun? Mr. Pools, Mr. Pools, Mr. Pools, Mr. Pools, I really hope that this is our last opportunity to buy anything with our wages, people. I hope it is. Alternatively, these at such a low-cost pricing. Hit. Is time on August 15th to 21st, a 3-year delta green, and we should gauze on August 15th, all right? Before they really start pumping it, I really hope they dump a little bit more than they have already. And I have been waiting for a pump, guys, because all things considered, I really don't want to keep holding on to cryptocurrencies while the economy is in a recession. On the other hand, despite the fact that the recession might not last for very long, we still want to make the most of these enormously unpredictable changes, so I'm hoping that they pump it here. First, I'm going to cash out. And then I'm going to wait till the recession hits. We buy when prices are low, and we buy their fear, right? As a result, we are essentially riding it toward a collapse. Due to the fact that it appears to be running on 8152183, or Delta, the train is ready to depart from the station. Please, folks, allow us a few more days to wait. If not, at least give us until the following week. Finally, pump it. So, it is mostly due to the fact that we are building a more secure method of transmission, why the finish line is located here. Isn't it clear that September is the target? I have a lot of hope, gentlemen, since that will be consistent with the idea that we have. Please keep in mind that the Federal Reserve will begin its operations on September 18th. We are likely going to begin lowering our prices. What exactly does that say? It is likely that the dump or the black swan will occur some months following, or at the very least around that time, right? You do recall that the last day to file an appeal is October 6th, right? As a result, we will have to wait and watch what transpires, but things are currently becoming pretty intriguing due to the fact that, quote, 4 days after the death of my hero grandpa, for me, JB is the last chance I have to stop quotations. But before you go any further, take a look at this because what if J and B are equal to 12? A total of 4 days is the 16th, guys. The last time we will be able to utilize our paycheck to purchase further XRP is at 8:15. This indicates that the last opportunity for us to purchase is at 816, since we will begin pumping at 817. The number 888 from Davy Shores will also be sent to the number 817 to 24 due to the fact that it is all 8s right. All I can do is hope, despite the fact that I want to add more. I'm simply hoping that they continue to dump it, folks, because I want to see reduced prices before I add more. Shouldn't it be the case that it doesn't even matter where you buy? It is our responsibility to determine whether or not goods are already inexpensive, and if we are going to witness this small blow-off top happening right now, on this particular day 4 years ago, Davy Shores was simply unwinding and enjoying the current conditions. Who are these chillin' guys? I wouldn't be too concerned about it because he most likely is aware of what is going to happen. On this day as well, people, this is a lot of connections for today, and it's a wave right. It's a tsunami. There is a concentration of water, guys, or fluidity at exactly 8:15 in the timestamp. You should obviously keep an eye on the water, but I'm quite sure this is just a symbolic way of stating. Liquidity will flow into the cryptocurrency markets. Have a look at what's happening in Spain this morning, guys. How they will inject money for us to pump is something I really hope is correct. Due to the fact that I am unaware of the increasing stock market, I will be here soon. It is going to be all about it in the next video that we are going to be talking about, guys, but I have this funny feeling that I really do have this strange sensation, guys, right now that we are right here. Is it correct that we are about to go through this section in a manner that is more similar to that? Yes? I don't know. what's going on, but I get this peculiar feeling because we are currently dumping. I have no idea, but it's probably our last chance to do this. Although this is not a piece of advice from Finland, I would appreciate it if you would like today's video. However, the main question is how he knew, right? Do I? I'm not sure, but he did post this at 8:15, and then on 8:15 he posted it again. We are one and we cannot be stopped. Right in front of you people, there are cheerful faces, and it is exactly 8:15. Ah, I see. Is that how he is able to learn, huh? It's fascinating. On a 15, he posted about Donald Pump. But then he mentioned this about Donald Pump today, folks, a couple of hours ago. Trump has said, I am declaring that under my leadership, the naysayers will commit to the ambitious objective of lowering energy and power rates by at least half. This is what Donald Pump said. There will be a 50 to 70% reduction in your monthly energy expenses. And there we have it, people. The fact that this is a plus, isn't it? That is absolutely ridiculous, but right now there is a submarine in the military. There were agreements between Zelensky and Duda to carry out the attack on the Nord Stream pipelines, according to the former chief of the German military of Germany. Will you take a look at that right now, all of you? Indeed, what is it? Wow. At this point, there are a lot of interesting tales that are developing right between the tensions that are occurring between various countries that are enemies of one another, continually climbing higher and higher up. A volcanic eruption appears to be on the verge of taking place. The notion that there is probably going to be some kind of black swan men is something that I know for a given, yet Mr. Poole is trying to sell us on the possibility of purchasing it still. Mice do not find this to be funny. However, this is not the case. On the other hand, Mr. Poole is trying to convince us to make a purchase because this is our last opportunity to purchase at such low costs. Do you agree? I am going to speculate that what is going to take place here is that they are going to pump prices higher before the black swan reaches the market because it is similar to a system that allows them to price protect their own assets. Do you agree? I mean this, guys, because this is what I mean. Let's say that the black swan arrives at this same moment. XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum would all be affected by this scenario. As an alternative, let's imagine that the black swan arrives in a couple of months from now and that they immediately begin pumping it. The black swan then makes its entrance. Take note of that. That is the lowest point. If, on the other hand, they had not increased prices to a higher level, the bottom would have been situated there. Are you all able to comprehend what I am referring to? Another story is about to be told, which makes this all the more fascinating. As the World Health Organization who warns, it's nearly here, right? Take note of this. Sweden is the first country to report the incident, guys. Could you take a look at that? It's strange that things are picking up speed with the Member of Parliament, Mr. Poole. Date was a year of the pig for guys in 2007 and 2019, prior to the financial catastrophe that occurred in 2008 and 2020. This is due to the fact that the release of the 12th monkey occurred during this year of the pig. Taking a look at that right there, we can see that it is a warning sign that the recession is on its way again. I am referring to the fact that all of the indicators point to the same conclusion, but over here, $20 trillion are going to be printed, right? And we are going to create a backup, but before they are able to cast the spell, damn blacks, please give it a pump. However, before they do that, we are going to dump it little. I have to go in right away, and there are a lot of things that I need to do with it. Therefore, NP would also come out at 3:14. All of this is predetermined, guys, and we have other stories to tell. In Osaka, Japan, there was a significant blackout that took place. Wow. At one time touching more than 200,000 families. Could you take a look at that?